Today I'm going to be talking about the brilliance and the game-changing performance that the new Universal Air AirHouse 6L is going to be providing. So now, why is this a game-changing airbag? Well, first of all, this bag is under 6 inches wide, but it's actually giving you the same force as this 7-inch bag from other companies. This is a 7-inch wide bag. So this is equal to a 2,600 pound bag. The other characteristics this bag shares with the 2600 is that it can be as soft and as supple as the 2600. Anyone who's used a 2600 or 7-inch bag knows there's only a sweet spot, which is probably like 2 to 3 inches inflated, where this bag actually has a sweet spot between 4 to 6.75 inches of a sweet spot. And I'd even argue it extends a little farther outside of that. Now, it does share a lot of similarities with the 2600, but I have it sitting here next to an AirHouse 2. Which is kind of the same bag, but you can see they've extended it a little bit and they've added these rollover plates. This bag will collapse to 2 inches, this will collapse to 2.75. This bag will outperform this as far as the extension, so this will extend more. This will also have a better sweet spot, like we talked about earlier, with that 4 to 6.75 inches of inflated height. But this bag collapses to 2 inches. That's kind of the only benefit this bag has over this 6L. The other bag I have sitting out here is a 6-inch wide bag, a 2500. And this bag is kind of a direct replacement for anyone running a 2500 currently. This will actually collapse to the same height, even a little bit less on a lot of other bags. And so you can bolt these directly into the same application. But this bag is actually going to run more firm. So it's actually going to be a stiffer bag when compared to this bag. Also, this bag has a deflection, so when it bends this way and you add air into the bag, it's actually going to bulge out to its side. Where this bag is more of a sleeve style bag, so when this thing starts to lean, it will still stay straight up and down. It's not going to push out and rub against spindles or a spring pocket. This thing stays nice and tight and stays where it needs to be. So I know you're asking, where is a perfect application to use this? You've got a car and you're wondering, can I use this on my car? Well, I'll tell you, there is a lot of places you can use this. Off the top of my head, you can use this front and back on an Impala, but it's going to be ideal on the back of an Impala or on the back of a Cadillac. Yeah, you can put these in the front of Cadillacs, Impalas, and those other big body cars. But if you can fit a 7-inch bag, definitely go with a 7-inch bag. They do have a 7XL, which is this bag in 7 inches wide. That would be ideal for the front of Cadillacs, Impalas, and those big body cars. A place I like to use these is on the back of a truck. There's not a lot of weight on the back of the truck, so this allows the car to ride more supple and softer. It's also because if you're not wanting to have a lot of stretch and need a lot of extension, this is a great bag. You could use one of their U9000 airbags. Great airbag, perfect for the back of trucks. This is going to give you a little more stability. It's not going to extend as much as the U9000, and it puts it in a nice sweet spot. So for instance, like we're going to use these on the back of a Chevy LUV on a mini truck, and I think these are going to be absolutely perfect. If you head over to the website, you can actually see they have a 6XL, very similar to this, but it's actually going to be longer. And these are great for the back of your full-size trucks. We've even used them on the back of dualies. They have a lot of weight load capacity, and they have that big sweet spot and having a nice supple ride. You're not going to have that rigidity and that over stiffness when you raise up the truck higher than what you're used to. Because, I mean, all of us who know, we've ran 7-inch bags directly over the axle on trucks, and we've always had to run like 2-3 inches off the ground to get that nice soft supple ride. If you add more air, the truck raises higher, say 6-7 inches high, and now you're going to be way stiffer because now we have more PSI, which raises the spring rate, and that's a whole other video for another day. So if you have questions about the new Universal 6L, hit us up here at Cruise Industries and we'll be happy to answer them for you, and you can order them from us and we'll get them shipped to you wherever you're at.